Should you compound yourself an old classic vehicle or take it somewhere? Well, this is what we're doing, Rat. Let's see the mileage rate here. 91,531,000 miles, and the paint's not that bad, but this is a 1999 Porsche 911, so I don't want to risk it when you compound yourself, compound and polish, or if you're doing a wet sand, you could end up putting more streaks in it than are already there. So it's a bit of a fine art. So the Porsche 911 here, we're taking it in to get fully compounded, because really our goal is to get this looking as great as it possibly can, and then decide whether we keep driving it and having fun or sell it. Of course, the better a vehicle looks, the better it's going to sell. Now, you can't see it from up here, but the paint isn't perfect. There's actually, I'm thinking of having the whole front bumper repainted, because the front bumper is really stone chipped. It's almost whited out. But then there's, you know, it's a 1999, so you're getting an older vehicle. Good luck finding one with absolutely no issues. Here are some dents. Now, you can make a big difference. Just so that you know, you can actually get dents like this removed without repainting. It'll look perfect. It'll look brand new. You can see right there in the reflection. So dents like that can be removed. I'm sure there's people, if you're in a somewhat populated area, someone's gonna have a business of doing dent removal without repainting. I've got one lower down as well, down here. Let's check that out. So little things like that will make it that when you, well, personal pleasure, you'll be happier the better your vehicle looks. And when you go to sell it, it's gonna make a big difference, because people oddly will judge things like little dents over the vehicle, and they'll start to get worried. They'll think, oh, well, if they didn't take care of the dents, did they really take care of the maintenance properly? Did they repair things when things were due? So we've got the 1999 Porsche 911 Carrera. If you're shopping one of these, ask the previous owner if they have their hard top. Many of these came with a hard top. Well, the convertibles, many of the convertibles came with both a hard top that ideally you're two people to remove. It's kind of heavy and awkward, but once you remove that, there is a cloth top underneath that, and it's actually incredible condition in this vehicle. Now, a lot of these Porsche 911s, the crests here tend to fade out, and when they don't fade out, they generally fall out. So they're gonna fade out or fall out, and I recommend little things like this make a huge difference when you go to resell. And it's just, as an owner, you're gonna be a whole lot happier when your vehicle's looking a lot better. You can always, the bolts rust out pretty early, so you can always consider getting new bolts right there. And let's actually take a little before and after a professional compound job, what it's gonna look like. So let's take a close look at the paint. So we've got Marie in the background here, ready to pick me up with baby. So I'm not gonna keep them waiting very long, but let's check it out quickly before this gets all done up. You can see this is the paint really cracked up. Now a little test to know whether something's gonna get fixed with a compound. Take a little water, wet it. If it doesn't go away and it's wet, it's not coming off with a compound. So that's cracked far too much. It's cracked right down to the paint. You can even see here, the clear coat has come off, and this is horribly stone chipped. So this whole front bumper could really benefit from getting completely repainted. I find the updated headlights look incredible. I've got another set of wheels that I'm thinking of getting painted to match with the lights. Let us know in the comments section if you think that's worth it. But all throughout the paint here, like here, you can see the scratching. Wet it. And well, most Nope, does not go away when wet. So that's not gonna come out. But the smaller clear coat scratches will come out. So they're gonna work on this. Could have done it myself. I've got all the tools. I've got the orbiting polisher. And what likely would have happened is I'd either not go deep and hard enough and, well, the clear coat scratches will still be there, or I'd go too hard and put new scratches in there. So it's a bit of an art. I'm gonna let the professionals do it because, you know, it's not a old Toyota Corolla, but the paint's not perfect. There's a lot of spots, a lot of stone chips throughout the paint job. So this vehicle's never going to be perfect, and to get a perfect paint job on this, we're talking about $8 grand. So I'm gonna live with it, love it. It's a vehicle that I'll be able to drive without having to worry about, you know, more stone chips, because there's already thousands, hundreds of them. But do keep in mind, if you're getting a newer Porsche, have this wrapped, because you can see that's all stone chip from the wheels, and that really, if it would have been wrapped when it was new, you wouldn't have the little stone chips after. And also a lot of Porsche owners wrap all in here because that is a zone that gets a lot of stone chips as well. So folks, stay tuned. Let's see what this looks like after someone works on it all day Saturday. What a huge difference. Totally worth getting a professional to do this, because for the most part, yes, the front bumper needs to be repainted, but for the most part, this is the original paint looking pretty much like it did, well, when it was original. So really, really pleased. Let's take a closer look at this when we're parked somewhere not beside the main road, but wow, am I ever happy.